G'day and welcome to the State Hockey Centre. I'm Tom Wetton. Joined with me is Peter Smith. If you were watching the Hockey Zone coverage in the last couple of minutes, you would have noticed the one and only Steve Lancaster in his Skill Up program. Steve's with us tonight, and we've got the Just Hockey J1 boys tonight, game between Redcliffe and Kedron. But more importantly, Steve, we're here to talk about Brett Ford. He was a hockey player, and he's on screen. So welcome, Steve, and thanks for coming tonight.
Thanks, Tommy. It's fantastic to be here with you, and obviously we're here to talk tonight about the auction and the sportsman's dinner that we're having at the Redcliffe Leagues Club in aid of obviously the Brett Ford's family. So we've got together and obviously organised this event. There was three of us that organised this, and there's Mel's details down the bottom there, which is myself, Mel, and Kieran Govers was one of the major ones behind setting and organising the event up. So we're having obviously an auction that evening as well. So there's a few details up for grabs, which you can see on here now. Two individuals get to hang out with the Kookaburras. So and then we've got the Gold Coast Indy 600, so we've got some tickets to that, as well as down to the pits to meet the drivers, and also a lap in a V8 supercar. So that's one for the rev heads, obviously. They'll love that. Oh, okay. So we've also got some hockey memorabilia that all the Australian hockey players, current and ex, who have given up their time, are obviously donating some of their equipment as well, which is fantastic. Yep.
That's your hot lap. It's certainly gathering momentum, Steve, as far as the auction items are concerned, to what should be a good night.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, there's a few more auction items that have come together over the last couple of days as well. The GoFundMe page, as you can see on the site there at the moment, that's where you need to go to get your tickets, and the tickets are selling fast, and I think we've only left at about 100 tickets to go. So thanks to everyone supporting. And then we've got the ultimate coaching session. So we've got the Australian hockey players that have given up their time, which is fantastic, to support this beautiful cause. Friday the 30th of June from 2 till 4 is when that the training session is, and obviously up on the screen now. I can't talk fast enough, but that's
it's something, Steve, that we'll put up on the Facebook site later, and it's just an event that I suppose it's about gathering for the family and the hockey community in general, Steve.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Tommy, and that's when Kieran Govers decided, and he come up and he said, listen, I want to support in some way. Can I give him a time for a coaching session, a stick, a shirt? And then Melissa Mitchell got on to me and said, Steve, what do you think? And I said, I think we can go bigger than this and better. So and that's where it got born from, pretty much. And then we said a coaching clinic, and then we went, well, let's do a dinner. And then all of a sudden it just grew legs from there, and the support and the donations have been amazing. Robert Crash Craddock's given up his time to be an MC. He's away on holidays, but he's rearranged his holidays. Good old Crash, so that was fantastic. And then, we've reached out to Rod Pampling over in the States, because he's a Redcliffe boy, obviously in the US PGA Tour over there. And Rod thought about during the tournament what he could do, and he has come back with 4 weekly tickets to the PGA down at Royal Pines there at the Gold Coast. And then also the big one for that one is on the Wednesday at the Pro-Am. The lucky person who gets that prize gets to caddy with him for the day. And
with Pamps.
With Pamps, yeah. So which will be a treat for anyone, because if you know Pamps, he does love to have a bit of a joke and a giggle on the course. So that'll be
entertaining. Have they ever had beer at the PGA?
Well, that's it. Well, the one thing that Pamps did say, he put his disclaimer out, is that Graham Possum Reid can't win it, because the last time Possum caddied for Pampo, he flipped the whole van.
So, yeah, Steve, going back to that event, people can get more information?
Yeah, so the main way obviously there's a lot through social media, and Mel Mitchell through mel@sasfit.com.au is the main contact. As I said, the donations are coming in thick and fast. We've got people that have been out there making contact. A lot of the Redcliffe people and sourcing that as well. The whole idea for the evening is for us. We got a goal of raising 40,000 for Brett's family, and so donations. Yeah, we're definitely wanting and accepting any of those, and that can go through that channel, through myself. We're just trying to keep it consistent with the contact points because everyone wants to assist. So if they go through Mel, through those details there, then she can pass on to myself or whoever else to follow them up from there as well. Been in contact with Chris, which is Brett's oldest brother, probably twice daily, just having talks with them and seeing how they're going. And the whole idea about this was, this dinner is to actually get the hockey community together so we can support and grieve as one, and it's just, as I said, it's come about in leaps and bounds at the moment, the way that the sport is, and the families, it's a tragedy that, it takes time, obviously, but they're so comforted by the support that's been shown through the community, the hockey community, the community in general. The Queensland Police have just been unbelievable in their support. It's a real family and a real bond with the police, and I can't speak highly enough of them, the way that they've been supportive.
So if you've missed those details at the start of the program, certainly Hockey Zone will have some highlights. So live streaming Brisbane are actually going to do the auction up at the Redcliffe Leagues Club on that night.
Yeah, and that's a fantastic support, and that's Paul. I can't thank him enough for that, and it gives the people who can't make it on the night the opportunity to get in and do the auctions live while we're doing them if they want to bid on those auctions, or if people want to donate on the night as well, they can. We haven't got the finer points yet of how we're going to do the auction on the night, but we're hoping to do 5 auction items is what we're looking at, and they're all going to be the experiences. So where you've got that thing with Rod Pampling. We said that on air before, did we? Or was that off air? I can't remember.
I think we said it on. We're giving him a plug. I hope he's listening into
we
America.
Did say that.
Yeah,
so you've got those type of experiences, and what Kieran Govers had organised through Colin Batch. A couple of people get to actually shadow around the Kookaburras in October in Sydney when they're in the Oceania Cup.
So Steve, social media is probably the way for people who are listening to Hockey Zone tonight if they want to get interested. Obviously through the Hockey Zone Facebook site as well, and I'm sure you'll get the links to the various things that are coming up for that event on the 30th of June. Yeah,
definitely, Tommy. I mean, we've just gone through social media, and the power of social media is unbelievable. It does reach everybody, and people get to share the event with their friends. We've had amazing amounts of shares on it, so it's gone around. We don't even know where it's gone around, all around the world, I think, from that area. But we've had people that are coming down from Townsville that have bought a table, which is fantastic. We've had New South Wales. There's been 3 New South Wales police officers who have bought tickets and want to come up for the event, and Toowoomba. There's a table from Toowoomba that are coming up. So
Steve, you did talk about the fact that tickets are running out fast, so people would want to get in because the 250 tickets, that is it. The limit has been set at the Leagues Club.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We wanted to be an intimate event where we could get in and really enjoy the event. So we had those. That's what we've decided on doing, the 250. The Moreton Bay Regional Council have been fantastic with their support. They've allowed us to pretty much, our ticket price, can go to the Fort family as such, because the amount of sponsorship that the Moreton Bay Regional Council have given us it covers our costs pretty much for the evening for those 250 people, which is fantastic. So, and that's what we want to try to do, is raise enough money as we can to help Susie and the family out. Which there's a long, tough road ahead for them. So,
I'm sure interesting people that Steve and Jeff Lancaster and brother Rod can possibly get up to on the night. I'm sure there'll be plenty of good entertainment, and I believe Robert Craddock from the Courier Mail is going to MC the evening. So you've got some experience out the front on the microphone.
Yeah, so we got Crash, who's given up his time. He was supposed to be on holidays. I think he's readjusted a few things, which is fantastic of him, and he's very experienced in this. And we'll have obviously Mark Knowles, Nicky Hudson, Lee Bottomede, Dylan Wotherspoon, Kieran Govers, and Savannah Fitzpatrick, who are giving up their time in the afternoon for the coaching clinic, are also coming in the evening. And Crash is going to have to do his homework on them, because I think there'll be a few interviews and hopefully a few funny stories. Well, I know if Lee Bottomhead's there talking, I'm sure there's going to be a few special stories coming out of Botters.
It'll be a case of who's going to grab the microphone. You've got Crash Craddock, your brother Jeff. I don't know how you're going to get the microphone off him. And if Lee Bottomhead's, we got no chance. So yeah, it'll be all talk.
Although, yeah, we've got some guys who love to have a conversation, that's for sure.
Steve, thanks for joining us tonight. As I said, it's a stick up for Brett Ford, obviously, and the night on the 30th of June, Redcliffe Leagues Club. Again, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks to Hockey Zone for having me here tonight as well. Just need everybody to get out, especially the coaching clinic on the 30th from the 2 till 4. It's from 13 to 17-year-olds, boys and girls. It's a fantastic opportunity to be coached by some of your idols that'll turn up. So we really need that supported as well. So if people can get online and on the GoFundMe page for that as well, we've got that out through everywhere at the moment, through social media. So don't hesitate, get on there. Get the opportunity to be coached by some of the best players, not only in Australia but also the world. And the dinner. I mean, as I said, we've had fantastic support. Don't leave purchasing your tickets for too long, because I really wouldn't be surprised if by the end of this weekend the last 100 will be gone. So and I do thank everyone for their support with that as well. It's been, as I said, overwhelming and very humbling. So thank you guys.
And again, as we said, Steve, prior, the live streaming Brisbane will be telecasting the event. So if people do happen to miss out on tickets and want to get involved, the event will be live streamed. Crash Craddock's going to be basically emceeing it. There'll be obviously plenty of fun, so it'll be a worthwhile thing to tune into and obviously donate for the Fort family.
Yeah, indeed, and as you said, it'll be a great evening. It'll be a good, fun evening. The Fort family will be there, so it'll be fantastic. We'll have members of the police there as well. We'll be live streaming, as I said. So as you said, Tommy, if you can't make it to the event, tune in, get the live streaming going. If you want to donate, or if you want to bid on the auction items on the night, we can do it that way as well. Yeah,
fantastic. And as I said, for people who are listening to this and forgetting a few things, the Hockey Zone Facebook site will have the information where the various links will come up. We'll certainly put a bit more up after the weeks, and just stay tuned, because the 30th of June is only around the corner.